Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today I haven't done a collection video for a little while, so I thought I would do one. This is going to harken back to my childhood growing up in the 90s and the noughties. There'll be a couple rogue DVDs in there from other eras, and I have more to the side. But yeah, I thought I would just do another little collection. Let's see what we've both watched, what I want to watch again, which has been on my list for a while, and you can tell me some of your favourite movies and what you like out of this collection, and also just enjoy the sounds. I grew up loving action movies with my brother, and my family also loved them, so it's a good family thing. Now these are dusty, some of them. My house always dusty. Also, because I haven't watched them in ages, this is on my hit list. I keep seeing clips on Instagram, and it makes me want to rewatch it. Rush Hour, absolute classic. Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker, oh my god. Some of my favourite 90s actors right here. I lived for Jackie Chan films. And then, of course, when you have Rush Hour, you have to go through these. Na. That's not it. Where are you hiding? Maybe I didn't bring it with Rush Hour 2. Oh my god, it must be in another room. Duh, sad face. But I also have Rush Hour 2, so I'm desperate to watch these. I know my mate Johnny has been wanting to as well. He definitely does not watch these videos, so I will message him another time and be like, yo, let's watch it together. Have you seen it? What do you think they're doing? Because there's Rush Hour 1, 2, 3. Right? And I think they're talking about doing a 4. Maybe no, then 3's recorded, right? Yeah. This was made, it's gotta be early 90s, mid 90s. Doesn't have a date. What a film. There we go. Starting off. Let's stick to that era for a little bit. Boom. Bad Boys 1 and 2 in the same DVD, so I don't have to try and find number 2 somewhere in the house. Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, so good. They did a Bad Boys, a couple years ago, which was pretty good. But 1 and 2, oh my god. There's so many good scenes. And again, Instagram algorithm knows me well and it keeps bringing them up. So this one has DVDs used to have this lock thing for security purposes, either like from the DVD store or even the supermarket. I bought this in the supermarket and it came with that. DVD art actions. Like we didn't grow up with some things that maybe other kids did, like which age restricted, but now I can't even think. Like American Pie, that was like not something we were allowed to watch when we were young. And yet M15 plus action movies, go for it as like children. I feel like parents are more strict nowadays. Let's have a look. Rush Hour looked like that for the DVD. Gonna grab a random one. Let's just do this one. Oh, okay, we're stepping into the noughties. Unless this was like, no, this would have been naughty. Step up. Obsessed with this film. 2006. Channing Tatum and his ex-wife, because they broke up. What's her name? Jenna Dewan. Obsessed with this film. what I watched more than this even. Step Up 2. I watched this even more than Step Up 1. I was obsessed. Moose, I thought, was the coolest. You know, like the nerdy guy, but he becomes or is an amazing dancer. I love that sort of underdog, you know, that maybe people underestimate. So Step Up 2, massive fan that came. John M. Chu was the director. I never remember directors' names, but I'll always remember him. 2008, a couple years later. Wicked film. I've got to Step Up 3. I don't know if I own 4. They slowly, progressively got worse and worse. After the first 2, 3 wasn't too bad. But it wasn't great, and then they just, yeah, anyway. Let's go with another classic. Have you seen Rat Race? This was arguably what I thought was the funniest film. Rowan Atkinson, John Cleese, Whoopi Goldberg, Cuba Gooding Jr., Seth Green, John Lovitz, Breckin Meyer, Amy Smart, like massive cast. If you haven't seen it, it's definitely a product of the 90s, but I've seen some clips of it recently. I kind of still think it holds up. What do you think of Rat Race? This used to be my top 3 favourite films, with Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings, and it was this. Blockbuster, so I bought this second hand, the old Blockbuster video. I don't remember getting it. I did used to work at a Blockbuster, maybe I bought it then, for nostalgia purposes. Really good film. You know what? I was a bit. I'm trying to think, when I saw this first, I was maybe a few years late watching this, or more than a few. Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels by Guy Ritchie as a director. He's done many films, but with this style and a few repeating characters. I watched originally Snatch first, and then this Snatch came out after this. I can't find my DVD, I lost it, which has Brad Pitt as a bare knuckle, gypsy boxer. Wicked, such a great film, but this is also amazing. Lock, Stock. If you've seen it, let me know what you think. I never remember the actors' names. Jason Fleming, Dexter Fletcher, Nick Moran, Jason Statham's in it. Vinnie Jones and Sting, Stephen McIntosh. because it would have been, I'm trying to think around the Matrix time, they started in like 90s. Pirates of the, I'm trying to think like with the graphics involved and visual effects industry, 2001 I went, it is 2003, I was 2 years off, and it is this one, the original, good I got that right, but yeah, 2003, I think the first Matrix was 99. There's another quiz. 2003, Johnny Depp, Jeffrey Rush, Orlando Bloom, Keira Knightley. Amazing actors, I love them all. I don't know who directed it. From producer Jerry Bruckheimer. Who is the director? You would think it would be a massive writing. A Gore Verbinski film. There you go. Pirates of the Caribbean, what do you think? I went to rewatch it a few years ago because it wasn't on the streaming services I had, so I went to watch it illegally. And the website crashed and I didn't get to finish it, so I need to look up which legitimate streaming service has it and watch it. Since we mentioned it, do I have it here? No, I don't have The Matrix. Shameful, one of my favourite movies growing up, The Matrix. I also don't have any Arnold Schwarzenegger DVDs, which is shameful. He was my number one hero actor growing up, obsessed with him. So that is very upsetting. Let's go with something maybe not everyone remembers or knows. My brother and I were obsessed with this film. SWAT. Colin Farrell, Samuel L. Jackson, Michelle Rodriguez, and LL Cool J. I thought SWAT was wicked. There's a nice little twist in there. Yeah, we watched this multiple times. Have you seen it? What do you think? I really enjoy SWAT. Just keeping it up time, which is fine. We can go as long as we want. Next. I don't remember much about that film. You'll see I'm not really talking about like the premise of these films, or just reminding you of them in case you go like, good reminder, I'm gonna go watch Rush Hour. Gladiator. A film that most people should have seen. Oh, the ending. My heart. Tears. Gladiator is amazing. It's an incredible film. This DVD my dad found in the gutter in a parking lot. Someone had lost it and my dad claimed it. But of course, if he saw them drop it, he would have given it to them, but he just happened to see it there on the floor. And what do you do in that situation? Do you leave it and hope they come back and find it? Maybe. But anyway, he claimed it. I don't know what I'd do. I honestly don't know. I don't know if I'd try and hand it in, but where would you hand it into? Yeah. As kids we were like, yeah, go dad. Pretty boring looking DVD. Sorry, that's a bit noisy. With a special features. Did anyone ever watch the special features stuff growing up? I know a lot of movie buffs would, but are you guys movie buffs? I never really did. Maybe the Harry Potter one's big because I was Harry Potter obsessed. But I never really watched like director's commentary on movies or anything like that. Never really, got obsessed with that. So this goes back to like 70, 1963. What? The Great Escape, arguably one of the greatest movies of all time. I think it is incredible. haven't seen it, look it up. Look up the reviews. It goes for like 3 hours or something. 172 minutes, nearly 3 hours. The Great Escape deserves showing. Here is my childhood. My brother was obsessed with this film. I like them as well. We grew up on Nintendo 64 GoldenEye. No, this is not GoldenEye. This is Die Another Day. Pierce Brosnan, Halle Berry. Yeah, classic. We love this. This was one of the, not the first James Bond I ever saw, but certainly one of them. I think the first one I saw was The World Is Not Enough, which was the one before this, if I remember correctly. You a James Bond fan? What's your favourite Bond film? I'm not James Bond obsessed. I'm not like this. I have to go and watch every James Bond film ever made, but you know, I normally go and see it. If not in the cinema, then I'll watch it on streaming service at least once, but not really more than once or twice. Yeah, I do love Casino Royale, and I have seen that multiple times. What's your favourite Bond film? Let me know. I mentioned it earlier, I think. But you guys know it. You know it well. I love Harry Potter. Yeah, when has this not been mentioned? Every month. So I have the full collection from, and I've shown this before, from the cardboard DVDs to the plastic, and then I got a Blu-ray in there somewhere, and then back to a DVD. The Blu-ray just happened to be, I didn't have a Blu-ray player at the time, but it was the one they sold. You bought it and you got the DVD, the digital copy, and the Blu-ray all in one. There wasn't another option when I went, I think. But these were definitely things I was obsessed with. My mother has watched them multiple times with me because I would just be like, I want to watch it. It doesn't say what the first ones were. I'm guessing they were PG. Yeah, there they are. PG. Even number 3 was PG. But after that they became M-rated. Number 3, to me, it got darker. Yeah, I don't know. It could have almost been an M. I think nowadays it might be an M, but maybe at the time they're a bit softer. Oh, yeah, not as hard. Harry Potter collection, Harry Potter. I'm gonna show you 2 classics. To me, these are all classics. Have you seen Shanghai Noon and Shanghai Nights? I was obsessed with these. Yeah, like so many of these films. My mate Johnny and I grew up together watching them. The bathtub scene in, I think it's Nights, when they're like, Unomas. It might be known actually. When they drink Unomas, they drink the shot, then they go da 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 da, and they're doing that. Crazy. It's just, if you know it, you know it. I love these films. Owen Wilson, to me, was great fun watching him in the noughties and early 2000s. So I'm trying to think when he was big. It was definitely in the noughties. When did these come out? Okay. Quiz number 3. When did Shanghai Noon come out? I am going to say 2000. Let's have a look. Shanghai Noon. 2000. Yes. I got one right. 6.6 on IMDb. I don't know. I mean, it's not going to win Oscars. I first times I probably heard that song, and I will always picture it in this film. If you haven't seen it, very classic 90s film. What movies did you grow up on? Are you an action fan, a rom-com, an adventure, a Disney fan, horror, thriller? Let me know. I grew up on, yeah, as you can see, actions. People that are missing from this list, actors-wise, I'm not gonna come up with films at the moment, but we don't have Arnold Schwarzenegger, we haven't had Bruce Willis, we haven't had, did we have Wesley Snipes? I'm thinking of Blade Runner, not Blade Runner, Blade, such a good film. We haven't had Samuel L. Jackson, I don't think appeared. I was a massive fan of Jet Li, my gosh. Who watched Jet Li growing up? Like The One, Kiss of the Dragon, Unleashed, whatever else he was in. Really, really obsessed with Jet Li. I mean, just look at the Expendables and just take all those actors, and I love them all. Yeah, that was my childhood. And then moving into the noughties, I really got obsessed with rom-coms. I never bought rom-coms, I would watch them on TV, on the movies, or I would, when I worked at the Blockbuster, I would just rent them for free. So rom-coms became my favourite, and drama, probably around then, and nowadays I love a good drama. When I was young I liked horrors, but I can't really do horrors nowadays. I get too scared. I'm like, why am I gonna watch something that stresses me out? Some of you, I'm sure, live and love horror, but just not me. I can do thriller, like something. Okay, you know what really gets my heart? I've seen it once or twice, and my heart is like tense the whole time. Is Prisoners with Hugh Jackman and I want to say Jake Gyllenhaal. If you haven't seen it, look it up. It is insane. Fantastic film. Not great on the old ticker. But yeah, that's the sort of thriller I will watch because it's really well done. But I'll also hate myself for enjoying it and for watching it because like it's tense. And what else do I like? Yeah, comedies and stuff. I didn't really grow up on too much Disney. Yeah, nowadays I just watch, whatever's good. Comedy, drama, action. Last film I watched was, I haven't been watching many films lately, I read so much. Last TV show I watched, I'm still watching, is Fallout, really enjoying it. Last film, I'm drawing an absolute blank. Oh, the Fall Guy. We saw that for work. The company I work for worked on it, so we got to see that for free. That was a bit of fun. Like, it was a good ode to classic filmmaking with stunt people and what they get up to and how they really carry a I'm still enjoying myself. I'm not going to stop anytime soon. And I just wanted to, say thank you. And that I appreciate you being here with me each week. You're all legends. Have an amazing